Hello, my beautiful collective. I'm still healing from a concussion, so even though the messages are very clear from spirit, I may struggle to get them out slightly. However, it is getting a lot better, and I was not going to miss out on a reading during the Lionsgate portal of 2023. So this is a pick a pile reading. I will now show you the 3 piles you can pick from, and we're going to be finding out what you need to let go of and what would be beneficial to manifest at this time. Hello, my beautiful collective. This is for everyone that chose pile 1. Now, pile 1 is the card of Cernunnos, Lead the Way. Now, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, just let me know in the comments and then I can pronounce it more accurately next time. But the card says, rejoice and run to where the old gods dwell, to the edge of Wales if it makes you happy and well. It is also encouraging you to carry green garnet for prosperity and gratitude, and make an offering to the green man, the pagan god of nature and the cycle of life. Beautiful little scenery on the back there. Now we have the pentagram on Brazilian agate, and the pentagram represents desires and goal setting. It also represents the 5 elements, and it's often used to acquire a favourable outcome, which is very beneficial for the Lionsgate portal and manifesting today. We then also have the cauldron on light aventurine. Now the cauldron represents abundance and inspiration. It represents a rebirth, and it can also aid in banishing rituals and mixing herbs and potions. Now the Brazilian agate, which the pentagram is on, provides increased courage and spiritual protection. It will aid you in greater strength and support when you are faced with challenging circumstances. And aventurine, the light aventurine, will increase luck and good fortune for you. It will offer regenerative qualities, and it will also help you acquire greater luck or money, especially if you are gambling at this time. Now, I'm not promoting gambling, but if you want to go buy a lotto ticket, or if when you go catch up with a friend, you want to place a bet on something, that will be beneficial at this time, I'm hearing. And if you do have any light aventurine, have that in your pocket and touch it before you do whatever gamble you're about to do. So you potentially may be trying to manifest some money at this time. I'm getting that connecting with your gods right now will help you get financial blessings, and so will going to places where you feel the most connected with your gods. Yeah, we've got the 5 of Pentacles. So the group I'm talking to may have been quite financially out in the cold at this time, and you may be trying to manifest money during the Lionsgate portal. So Spirit, how can my collective manifest justice? So at this time you are getting some karmic justice. You might have been having to learn some things by not having finances at this time. If you are potentially not the greatest with managing money, Spirit may have put you through some tests and tribulations so that you could understand be more grateful for the money you do have and understand how to spend it and how to manage it when you do get the blessings you're about to get. 5 of Cups. So for some of this pile, I am hearing that there might have been someone that's not very good for you, or just a connection you're not meant to give to. However, when you did have money, you'd give all your finances to this person. So Spirit had to take away your finances, as they may have been using you for finances. When your finances were taken away, you may have noticed you were left out in the cold by this person. This was so Spirit could show you what their real intentions were. The Wheel. Yeah, so Spirit had to divinely intervene in a connection that was using you for your finances. the person in the connection was using you for your finances. Oh. Yeah, so once you started healing and realizing that that might have actually started conflict with this person, they don't like the fact that you are now independent, single, and enjoying that. So you may have already got these financial blessings, so you're aware that they're coming, and you feel like you don't need to rely on other people at this time. And with the Three of Pentacles and Ace of Cups, you may be deciding to work with someone else and express yourself to someone else now that you are financially stable. Or when you do become financially stable after manifesting these financial blessings, then you will meet someone else you want to work with, and they will either emotionally express to you or you will emotionally express to them. Yeah, they will end up being your wish fulfillment. Or once you receive these financial blessings, you will feel in such a high vibration and you understand your capability of manifestation that you will then start to see a lot of wish fulfillments coming into play. These finances may also be your wish fulfillment. Spirits bless you with your presence. With their presence. When you accept your true power, unleash your creative heart here and now in this hour. There may be some creative expression you have to do for them to decide to bless you with this financial offering. Meditate with a vanadinite crystal for powerful focus and playful creativity. Welsh wildflowers. A blade of grass is as beautiful as a petal or leaf. A tender moment is as sweet as it is brief. Carry heather flower for maturity, growth, and change. So I'm picking up that your creative endeavors right now will help you mature as a person and grow as a person. There may be certain things that you'll start to understand through creative endeavors that you weren't able to understand in your realistic endeavors. Or your endeavors that are really rooted in realism. Spirit is urging you within your creativity to really focus on small, mundane things that you can turn into creative beauty. Whoever I'm talking to may be very creative and can find the beauty in very small things and then use their creative gifts to then show that to the rest of the world. Where the rest of the world might not have found beauty in that, you can then show them the beauty in that. Spirit is urging you to do that. Welsh waters. So we've got Welsh come out quite a lot here. So someone might be Welsh, or they may, if you look into it, feel quite connected to the culture. How you love yourself is the first lesson you teach others on how to love you. The waters reflect your nature and pure truth. Gather and carry pine for protection and peace. So whoever this was in the past, they might have been using you for finances. Or they may have even left you out in the cold because you weren't very financially stable. Was teaching you how to love yourself. And perhaps you were struggling with self-love and that was projecting out and people were then treating you the way you were internally viewing yourself. So these creative pursuits are going to help you love yourself again, I'm hearing. And these financial blessings are going to help aid in your creative pursuits. Yeah, with this Brazilian agate, I'm also getting that your root chakra is going to be realigned and potentially your heart chakra too with the green here. As when your stability starts to come in, you may feel more capable at letting your guards down and being more loving to people because you've then nurtured and loved thyself. Thank you, Pile 1. That's all I have for you today. Make sure you tune in for our next Pick a Pile reading. And if this didn't resonate, potentially pick another pile. Otherwise, check in another month and potentially the energy will have then manifested. Hello, my beautiful collective. This is for pile 2. Now, Spirit has just urged me to light my candle, which I didn't feel the urge to until this pile. It is a water sign candle, And the scent is lychee. So that might mean something to someone. We might be dealing with some water signs. And lychee may be your favourite fruit, or someone may have given you some lychee recently. You might have just ate it. Something to do with lychee might be very apparent. Now I'm struggling to light the other wick. So often when I look at this candle, it represents the twin flames for me. And one twin right now, if you're a twin flame, may be a lot more alight than the other. Or only one twin at this time may be investing in the connection at all. Don't know why, but that was a message I just got. Now, pile 2, you chose the quiet house. And that was accompanied by, I'm pretty sure this is the candle. Oh! And so that represents fire. Then we have the broomstick. No, it's not the candle, sorry. It's the wand. Okay. So not the candle, the wand. They are very similar symbols. But the wand is on the yellow aventurine, and it represents communication and awareness. It also represents air and offers you a greater level of information. So at this time, you may be getting a lot of downloads from your spirit guides, or you feel the need to gain more information on a situation, and that's why you're watching this video right now. We've also got the broomstick, which represents travels and passages, represents a journey or crossing, and that can be literal or metaphorical. It can indicate moving towards new territories and experiences. So I'm picking up that some of you right now might be wondering whether or not you're meant to travel somewhere or move forward in a specific situation, and that's why you're watching this video, or why you've been looking into tarot at all recently. Now the broomstick is on Unakite, and Unakite releases repressed events and emotions. It allows you to move on in life and decreases anxiety during travel. And the yellow aventurine enhances communication and promotes health and healing. It also aids in greater communication when it comes to situations that may have been lacking in communication. The quiet house. A leaf breaks from its branch above and falls down gently before your path. Sometimes it's not what we need for ourselves, but how we can tend lovingly to another's home and hearth. Meditate on the Three of Cups tarot card and offer a hand to a friend in need. Now the Three of Cups to me genuinely indicates that someone wants to catch up, or you'll be catching up with someone. With the two stones, it's representing communication, it's representing forward movement or travel. So I feel like someone wants to travel towards you at this time to communicate. There may be a lot of silence right now between the two of you though, however, with the first sentence of this card being a leaf breaks from its branch above and falls down gently before your path. So even though it falls down gently, you may not be expecting it to just silently fall in front of you. So someone may be popping up on you at your home, at your work, potentially a message you weren't expecting. You may be enjoying your silence at this time, or being in the house and isolating from other people. So this will be very off guard to you, catch you very off guard. Picking up with the wand, it may feel like a miracle, or like magic is in the air, and that's why it is occurring. Someone may need something from you, and that's why they are communicating. The Empress, the Temperance, and the World. Yes, so I feel like you've just come to some kind of level up in your life. I may be talking to feminines, and you may be really enjoying your creativity at this time. You may be birthing new potential in during this Lionsgate portal. And I feel like that's because you've really balanced yourself out and bring a lot of karmic cycles to completion with the Empress with the Empress, Temperance and the World here. Can I please clarify the World for what karmic cycles have been closed? So there was divine intervention when it came to something that you were very passionate about. I'm feeling that the wheel is turning and it's now your turn to be on top. So you will be receiving a victory with whatever this situation is. Is the person communicating or wanting to catch up? The High Priestess. This could be a Pisces that wants to catch up with you. Could be someone that enjoys reading. It could be someone that comes in after you've cut someone off. It could just be someone you've cut off. It will differ for all of you as it is a collective reading. The Five of Wands is reversed. So whoever is coming in, you have cut off, but now that they're feeling more stable with the Five of Wands in reverse, they want to reach out again. As they feel like at this point it could be a victory because of your newfound energy if they do reach out. King of Cups. Someone wants to nurture you. Someone feels like they have a good manage on their emotions now and they'll be capable of helping you with yours. However, I don't think they realise that you've done that for yourself. And you may find it quite infuriating that they even insinuate that you would need help managing your emotions. The Moon and Nine of Wands. There's something you don't know that they want to illuminate to you. They feel like you may have been through a lot and they want to help you get through your last battle. However, I'm seeing with these cards representing you that you've done a lot on your own and you got through it on your own and you don't need them to illuminate anything for you. However, I'm feeling not entitlement necessarily, but I'm hearing God complex. Like they think they have the power to help you in some way. Does my collective want anything to do with this person? It's saying this is your wish fulfillment. Is it your wish fulfillment now? Eight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Someone wants to put the effort in because all their offers prior or actions were only ones of a page. And with it being the Page of Pentacles, I'm getting it was mostly financial offers. And you're an Empress, whoever I'm speaking to, and a High Priestess. I don't think financial offers really intrigue you. So they're starting to realize that's not going to do much. And they're now trapped in their head with the Eight of Swords. So what is this person going to do in regards to my collective? Magician. They're at a crossroads. I don't actually know. They are coming in to communicate, but I don't think they're doing it yet because they don't know what to do, because their financial offers or page like offers has got them cut off. It's too many cards, Spirit. The Fool keeps popping out, so I think someone wants a new beginning. The Two of Cups. This potentially is a divine counterpart. However, you don't believe that they are, because it might seem very superficial because they're always trying to fix things with financial offers or gifts. So, sorry, just a little notification thing that almost stopped the video. So they're coming in slowly now because they realize they have to be expressive to you with the Queen of Cups here. They feel like you're very nurturing to them and they feel like you have beautiful mothering qualities. So they don't want to disrespect you anymore, and they want to make sure the offer they come in with, you want to receive. So that might be why they're taking some time now, because they actually have to think through how they're going to come towards you and not just do it in a superficial way. Because like I said before, it seemed like they had some kind of God complex. Do not forget the importance of the company you keep. Friendship is a warm fire to stoke, its comfort we reap. If you do go to see this person, it could be beneficial to carry some ocean jasper, which will ease your anxiety and lift your spirit. Unakite would be very beneficial at this time too. With that message, I am getting that you may feel like you don't align with them very well. You feel like they bring a comfort, and that's why you do entertain them still. But you potentially only want friendship with them due to differences in values, as they invest a lot into money and more superficial things, whereas in you are the Empress and the High Priestess. So you may be very spiritual, very emotional, very nurturing, and more in touch with nature and spirit than you are with financial 3D superficial things. So you may feel like you don't align at this time. You once wished to be where you are standing in life now. Look back and reflect on the journey you travelled, how far your heart has carried you through. Yeah, so at one time you may have been very invested in this person or very interested in them, but as you evolve and advance spiritually, you may feel more energetically distant from them. With the Empress, you may feel like they are no longer on the same level as you. It's not that you don't have respect for them, it's just that you genuinely don't see value in having them in your life more than just a friend, because you feel like you won't be able to accomplish the things you want to accomplish, or even grow as a person with this person if you were to go into a commitment, or invest your energy or emotions into them too heavily. Any last messages for my pile too? Ten of Swords. So at this time, you may feel like this person is who you have to let go of to get your manifestations with the Ten of Swords. Or you may have already let go of them because you didn't feel like they were good for your energy and blocking your blessings. So what does my collective want to manifest? Ace of Cups. Okay. Alright, so you no longer want Page of Cup relationships. You want something deep and meaningful. And with the Four of Swords in the reverse, you don't want someone that, I'm hearing, rests on you. You want someone that knows who you are, why they want you, and you want them to be able to pursue you with certainty. So I'm feeling a bit of numbness in my face from my concussion. Just bear with me if I'm struggling to get things out at all. We've got Judgment, Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. So you're wanting to manifest in someone you can have a family with. You want someone you feel you can spiritually bond with. Someone that you can not only have fun with, but have a very beautiful commitment with. Three of Pentacles. You want someone you can work with in most aspects of your life, and you want to feel like you're a team, like they can support you. Because with this card, with the Three of Pentacles, this man is holding all of her weight. And you don't want it to be a one-sided connection, but you specifically want to be supported by your masculine, if I'm talking to a feminine. And if you are the masculine, you want a feminine that you can support, and they're very grateful for that. You want to feel like you support each other in your own ways. Ace of Cups. And you want someone that will express that to you as soon as they're aware of that. You don't want someone that plays games. You don't want someone that sleeps on you. You don't want someone that's indecisive or can't handle their own emotions. You want someone who knows that you are who they want, and for them to express that instantly. Not like You don't want them to, you don't want to meet them and they look you in the eyes and like, you're the one, you're mine, come home with me, let's go. But once the connection is realised, you want them to be able to express it. You may have been dealing with people that you knew realised what the connection was, but refused to express that to you. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're dealing with people that weren't giving to the connection even though they knew what it meant and what it was. So I hope that, 2 seconds. Does our collective have to let go of this past person coming in to communicate? To have this. 10 of Pentacles. I'm seeing that you do. So 5 of Cups. You need to let someone go and have a new clarity with the fact that you were never satisfied. With the Chariot here, they're going to come rushing towards you because they're now in financial lack. So maybe their intentions aren't very good anyways. King of Pentacles. And they feel like if they're with you, your energy will help them become the King of Pentacles again. So be very discerning in who you let in your energy, because this person may use your energy for their blessings, and that's why you might have struggled with finances in the past, or why you might have felt like they were blocking your blessings. So be very safe with who you let have access to your energy, my beautiful collective. Hello, my beautiful collective. This is for the people that chose group number 3. So with this group, you chose the card Ritual of Earth. A circle for spirits and ancestors on earth, your life is the blessing of the old gods of earth. Now, there was just a ceremony in Bali when the ancestors come down, and it's when good karma prevails and the ancestors connect with the people on earth and give them a lot of wisdom. So you may have really been connecting with your ancestors during this week. Now the stones accompanied by this card is the candle, and I just lit my candle during the second reading, and I was very drawn to it before I just did this pile. I meditated on it for a good minute, and I'm just very drawn to it right now. I can't stop looking at it. So potentially it will really help for you to use candles to manifest today during the Lionsgate portal. Now the candle is on Grey Agate. It promotes calm and peacefulness, which I really did just feel then, and my whole energy just went so much more peaceful and calm for this pile. It's used for personal tranquility and to diffuse difficult conflicts. Now the candle itself represents direction and guidance. It represents fire and divine illumination. It's also used to reveal valuable insight and enlightenment. So you may be at this reading more for a clarification today, because you've had a lot of divine guidance and downloads at this time. And that's why I'm feeling you may have really connected to your ancestors in the past week. The other one we've got is the Chalice and Rose Quartz. So the chalice, it represents love and relationships. It also represents the element of water, and it's usually used in ceremonial rituals, which is quite odd that I just mentioned the ceremonies in Bali. So you might want to look it up. I think it's pronounced Gulangan. It's spelled Gulangan. I think I am struggling with a bad concussion, so even though I'm getting the downloads, like I said at the start of the video, I'm struggling to get it out in my own words as a human. So it's also a sacred drink that's shared within covens for a bond of trust, whether that is pagan covens, whether it is in your villages, your tribes, whether it's just with your soul group. It may be beneficial to share a drink with loved ones today, or to really hydrate yourself. And on that note, I'm going to do that myself. And The chalice is on rose quartz, which promotes self-love, but it promotes love in general also. It will attract peace and love to you, and it will also inspire greater loyalty in your relationships and increase your attraction. So you may have a divine counterpart that you are going to be meeting or that you have met. You may also be trying to manifest love during the Lionsgate portal. The Star. So you are healing, or you may be trying to heal with a partner. With the stars here as well, the way there's one bright star and the rest are all coming down to earth, I feel like there is a very specific ancestor that is communicating with you at this time. The Wheel. Yeah, you are being filled with divine guidance, intervention and protection at this time. And due to that, you will be finding your place on top of the wheel again if you have been dealing with some struggles and tribulations. Four of Wands. That's my card of commitment, and in this deck it shows them having a lot of fun together. So whoever you will be committing to, you will find you'll have a very good time with, and you'll be able to embrace a lot of similar hobbies or adventures and really enjoy each other's company. Nine of Cups. This person will be your wish fulfillment, and that may be what you're wishing for and manifesting right now. Yes, so with the Queen of Cups, someone will be expressing love, and with the Four of Swords in reverse, there may be a rest period. So you may have been putting love on the back burner, or a specific connection may have taken a break. But now there will be a lot of expression of love in this connection. Otherwise, if you've just been putting a break on love at this time, you will be experiencing your heart chakra reopen. Well of Memories. Remember the wise witches whose lives were cruelly seized. Their spells linger in Edinburgh as the morning dawns peace. So you may have an ancestor that was unfortunately victim to witch trials, who is trying to help you embrace your spiritual gifts, as you are now in a time period that can be more embraced and where people are a lot more understanding of such magic. Hawthorne and Heathers, Rowan and Rue. Scotland's unique mysteries and magic are waiting just for you. So you might have a lot of Scottish ancestry, and your Scottish ancestor who was known as a witch or who had a lot of spiritual and magical gifts is trying to bond with you at this time. Runes of power with candles and flame. In sacred fire I make wisdom your name. Definitely meditate on a candle today, and if you are manifesting during the Lionsgate portal, I really encourage you to use candles to do so. One way is to speak your manifestations into your candle, and when you're finished, say "so mote it be" and blow your candle out. Temperance. You've done the inner work to balance yourself out, so you will find yourself quite successful with your manifestations today. Your ancestor may also be the person that's really been helping you balance yourself out and has been right next to you while you did all this inner healing work. You may have really been pouring into yourself also, so we have the Knight of Cups here. You'll be having a romantic love offer come in because you poured so much into yourself. Now this woman is bathing in water, so you may be very comfortable sitting with your emotion, and you may have really nurtured yourself at this time when it comes to your emotional expression and self-care routines, I'm hearing. What does my collective need to let go of or do that will help their manifestations? The Moon. I'm getting listen to your dreams. You're getting messages from your ancestor through your dreams. Also realize that you are very valuable. You are a divine being and you're magical. Now this scorpion is coming out of the water and looking at the pearl and the clam. So you need to let your guards down when it comes to yourself or a connection and realize how valuable both you and your connection are and is. Yeah, the Tower. You may have had a Tower moment when it comes to a Knight of Wands person that was not very good for you. And now you need to make a decision about what your happiness is. You are getting karmic justice. What is the karmic justice that my collective's receiving? 5 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Someone that left you out in the cold now is recognizing your worth and wanting to start a family with you. They say that you are both very good on your own and that you could bring all your pentacles together to create a 10 of Pentacles with each other. With the 3 of Pentacles, they want to work with you. But it will be up to you to make the judgment call on this connection. Divine is blessing it. However, you may be unsure whether or not you will be able to bond with this person. And you really, I'm picking up someone really wants a child. And so a huge part of your judgment call will be whether or not you think that they will be a good parent. 4 of Cups. Because in the past, I'm getting you weren't very satisfied with this person. So you poured everything into yourself, and that may have caused them to become quite obsessed with you. They just want you in their arms, I'm hearing. But you may be waiting for love that's more compatible or more nurturing. Hermit in reverse. They are coming out of their hermit mode to approach you, however, and they feel like the seed that you two have planted with each other is now ready for harvesting. A flower has bloomed for it. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they see you as a very reliable person that would be a very good partner to them. However, I think the judgment call now is whether they are a reliable partner for you. So that will be, yeah, you have a big decision during this Lionsgate portal. You may have been manifesting this person in. However, during your healing phase and your bonding with your ancestors, your views on them may have changed, and even though they are your manifestation, you might not be too sure if that's what you want to invest in anymore. Thank you so much, Pile 3. That's all for you guys today. I hope you all have a beautiful day and really embrace the Lionsgate portal today.